at me. Queen of fucking yelling at people. Do not talk about my child or her grandparents again. We had this agreement. And then you're standing on the back of the fucking boat saying it to Britney. I did say that to Britney. People can take jabs, get them back. Stop talking about my fucking child. I'm not talking.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Talk That Talk, Reality with Realness. I'm your host, Chase.
And I'm your host, Kelly Kells.
And y'all, we here. Y'all already know every week. Today, we are reviewing Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, Episode 8. Friend, let's get right into what went down this week, friend. Let's go ahead and recap on what the girls got going on. Now, they opened the episode up, friend, with Whitney and Heather. Child, I couldn't even get that out, could have, goddamn. With Whitney and Heather,
bad weather.
Here we go, weather. Whitney and Heather, bad weather, tornado, spin the truth, destroy.
About his tornado. Spin the truth, okay? So they opened up pretty much talking about the night before. And something about Heather, friend. Heather rubbing me the wrong way. It's giving gaslighting. Like, I don't know what Heather got going on or what she's trying to do with Lisa. Well, I get what she's trying to do with Lisa. But I think her approach is like, it's like, I don't want to say mean girl, because I don't think it's mean girl. But I think the moments that she should have been like this to Lisa, she should have been. But I think right now, like, just coming at least just because we know you've done this in the past. And again, I was kind of iffy last week about them putting the blame on Lisa. Not saying she did it, but bitch, Heather, when you come with receipts.
Receipts, proof, timeline, screenshots, everything.
Timelines and all that shit, you need to come with the same energy if you putting this kind of situation on Lisa. So yeah, I don't know. Heather in that whole situation, it's rubbing me the wrong way. I ain't feeling it.
Now, it is a little bit of gaslighting going on because she likes to try and, like, get in Lisa's face and say, like, you're the source, you're the one that's doing it. And then she'd be like, but it's okay, just own it. Like,
just own it.
We know, like, it's okay. But when her and Whitney were talking, like, for me, I was like, come on, Heather. Heather said some real shit. Like, it boils down to, you're the person that I go to for the tea. You're the person that's telling me everybody's business. Yes. So why would I not think that you're the source when I know that everybody tells you everything and you regurgitate it back to me? So you got to be careful about how much you talk about other people with people, because that's the reputation that you create for yourself. So you made the bed, so lie down, Lisa.
Come on, lie down, Lisa. Now, I will give Heather that. She did eat when she said, well, girl, I'm you who I come to for the tea. So, again, Heather, I think it's just that playing both sides that she's trying to do. Like, either you're going to be in Lisa's ass or you're going to be nice to Lisa. But if you're going to be in her ass about it, because, again, to me, it just comes off like you trying to have a specific moment with her. But, child, beyond that, also, Lisa was having a pillow talk with Meredith, child, and Meredith like, look, girl, you sitting up here saying I ain't supporting you, and I'm the only one that's supporting you. I don't know, friend. I feel as I watched the whole episode, I feel like Meredith is catching a stray.
So now why am I in it? And you could have did it. See how I get it wrong because you never apologized.
But everybody, I feel, taking a jab at her, one with the Lisa situation, and obviously her and Britney, but I feel like Meredith is definitely catching a stray right now, child.
It's because all the girls are doing a little bit of producing, and like Mary said, Meredith is boring. And girl, wake up, say something, defend your friend, step in. What's up? Like, where do you stand on the whole thing?
Okay,
because you're supposed to be her ride or die.
Right, child. Mary said it's not crazy, it's bizarre. Like, what? That shit was so funny to me. So, friend, Lisa and Britney have a one-off on the deck. They don't know Bronwyn down there listening to him. And, child, as much as I want to be like, I'm trying to hold out hope for Lisa that it's not true, but she put her foot in her mouth, still talking about that lady's family when she asked her specifically not to discuss her daughter, and she still did it. And I feel like Bronwyn had every right, bitch, to light her ass up.
Let me explain something to you, bitch.
Absolutely. Bronwyn went in. You hear me? Bronwyn went in.
And
She started with Britani and went over to Lisa and whacked both of them. Pow, pow. But listen, check this out, though. I was waiting for Bronwyn to go and intersect the conversation because she could overhear them talking about her. And I was like, oh, this could be an epic housewife moment if she come in there and get them both together for talking about her. But she played it cool. She didn't say nothing in the moment. But she did the right thing. She waited till everybody got together, and it started out little, and it just grew and grew. She whacked Britani first, like, well, girl, I don't know if I'm gonna sleep in the bed with you because I don't know who you had in it. Because she heard everything she was saying the night before, everything we talked about last week.
Baby, and Britani said he came to work on the AC. I bet she did cool your ass down.
Right. He came to work on. She had an AC problem. Anything to get that man in that room. Because the other episode, she wanted a tour.
Baby, but the funniest part in that scene, when Bronwyn was getting Lisa together, when Mary was like, okay, now would be the time for Angie to get sick again so we can get the hell up out of here, baby. That shit was so funny to me. And I feel like Mary give more in her interviews than she give amongst the girls, unless
she
like honed in on a situation. Now, friend, Angie said that Lisa said that Todd was setting up a scheme.
Well, it could have been a scheme that Todd set up for him to come to you with the bush.
Todd was making out with somebody he was farting while he was doing. My God, this is chaos.
This group of ladies is like a SNL skit. I swear to God.
This is chaos. Now, how did we get, again, still talking about this girl family? Baby, why would you even repeat something about somebody farting and making out? How is that even a part of the equation? So that already lets you know that the story is embellished.
It's
right
BS,
there.
yeah. Angie strikes again. Listen, Angie wrapped Lisa ass up with that. When I tell you that was the first time Lisa was quiet. She couldn't even deny it. So I'm like, I can only imagine what other things Angie could lay Lisa out with.
Yeah, because baby, you know she was
That's
feeding it to her.
That's what you get for running your mouth too much.
Yeah.
And the funny thing about it is, if Angie wasn't sick the night before, she would have been at that dinner, and she could have said that then to help back up Heather's point, and they would have shut all that shit down the night before. But here we are the next morning, and Lisa is still getting drugs. So all the hooping and hollering you did the night before and crying and carrying on, and then here you got you being accused of something, and then we get the receipts the next morning from Angie.
Right. Now, friend, outside of the show, you know, it's a blogger saying that low-key it's really Angie that's feeding the bloggers information. What you think?
Well, it wouldn't surprise me if it's more than just one of them doing it, because at the end of the day, they're all trying to low-key produce, trying to make a good show. We need something to talk about. If nothing's going on, then what are we going to talk about? But the fact of the matter is, the subject hand right now is Lisa doing it. So we talking about Lisa.
Okay. Talk about Lisa.
Now somebody want to come for Angie with the same accusation. You better come. You better come. The whole armor of God, because baby, Angie don't play.
Yes, sir.
Angie be
Not
already.
The armor of God. Okay.
Yes.
Friend. Now, what you think about all of a sudden Heather's love for Bronwyn all of a sudden?
I think she's trying to play. Like good cop, because she knows that she was ridiculous with Bronwyn in the beginning when she first came into the group, and she wanted an issue with her. And I think she's probably just come to realize that she's a fan favorite. The people like her, and she's not going nowhere, and you can't run her off.
Right. Yeah, that's why, Something about that Heather. Bad weather. Like, it's just something off about Heather to me right now. And even rewatching last week's episode, just in that interaction between her and Lisa, I was like, Heather, you getting way too in the deep with this stuff. Like, it's like you one way in one situation, then you flip into another one, and then, yeah, they better watch Heather. Because the gag would be her. She would be the one that's really feeding the shit and don't nobody know it because she orchestrating all the shit. Watch Heather.
And that wouldn't surprise me either.
Woo, a lot going on.
Not at all.
Ooh.
But now the next point, this beach day that the ladies had.
Mm-hmm.
What you think about Meredith and her really kind of just taking a back seat to everything?
Mm-hmm.
Like, she don't say nothing.
Yeah, see, I think it's hard for me because that's why I said, like, I feel like Meredith is really catching a stray, but she's catching a stray because she's being very neutral. Like, she's not choosing one way or the other. So she did say, like, with Lisa, she was like, you know, I'm not gonna defend you, you know, if I don't agree with you. So no, I'm not gonna defend you, which I think that's okay too. But obviously it's something deeper within the group that if Mary had to say to her, because you know, that used to be Mary's good Judy. So for Mary to say, you're not a good friend, you don't stand up for your friends, you don't protect your friends, then I think it's something for Meredith to listen to. And I appreciate it. Mary saying, you know, you still need to listen to her, like those are her feelings. Like, you can say how you feel, but you still have to acknowledge that she feels like you're not supporting her. And baby, at that point, Mary's like, girl, go jump in the ocean.
Mary, listen, she had it coming though, because what Mary was doing was making Meredith look small and stunning her.
Yes,
like,
she did.
This is your friend trying to express her feelings. And Meredith got snippy with her. Well, what you expect me to do? What you want me to do? Girl, you can go jump in the ocean for all I care.
Okay, Meredith said, well, you can do something too, honey.
Look, Mary said, you're boring.
Okay, you're boring. Ooh, yeah. So, again, I feel like Meredith is catching a stray in this situation. I do. Because the situation isn't involving her. And y'all only want her to butt in because she's really only Lisa's friend at this moment. So I think they put her in a very icky situation. Now, if it was me and Meredith's situation, I'd have been shut that shit down. Like, look, I ain't got nothing to do with that fight. That y'all fight with her. I don't know what happened with that. Please don't drag me into it. But she is a little quiet. And she's been quiet since the beginning of the season. So I don't know, baby, if the DJ's checks are cutting and bitch hitting, that she don't really need this show no more. She ready to get up out of here. But yeah, she's definitely a little bit quiet. But I do think she's catching a stray as it relates to Lisa, for sure.
But you brought up a good point, though. Like, just say what side you're on, or just say, leave me out of it. Like, she's like saying anything. So it's like, that's what's making it weird.
Child. And not Angie can't win for losing, child. Angie about to, once she throwing up everywhere, then about to damn tear her down hand off in the dome.
Okay.
I like,
I don't know why.
Girl.
I don't know why, but when they walked out the room in them suits and Bronwyn in that damn that blue shark suit, that shit had me laughing so hard. And I'm like, this is so stupid. They are so ridiculous on Salt Lake.
Oh my God. But I thought it was a perfect. And I think that's just, obviously that's Bronwyn's personality, that character. And clearly she was on point with the theme, with the zombie theme. Bitch came there, laid in octopus, bitch.
And this you're on point with.
Okay.
Like, come through, Bronwyn.
Like, everybody gave zombie, but she gave zombie at sea.
Do you hear me? Under the sea. I'm dead, child. Friend, let's get to the zombie night dinner. Now, Lisa apologized to Bronwyn. Bronwyn
Real quick.
Bronwyn said, baby, ain't nothing but words to me. Because she lying out through her teeth. What you think? Do you feel like Lisa was genuine with the apology?
I think after the way Bronwyn ate her up earlier, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think and it's like, and you know, you don't have a leg to stand on because it got to do with kids. So it's like, it's only so much you can defend that before it's like, all right, you right. You know, I shouldn't have said that. So it was better for her to just bow out before she got ate up again. But I was interested to hear that she had already went and told Todd about the situation. I was like, damn, she ain't waste no time. I mean, she didn't wait till she got back home. Like, but you know how that go. She loved to report back to Todd.
Oh, that Todd, baby.
Even though he don't be here for the shit, nor do he want to hear about it, but she loves to take it to him. And then you wonder why he don't want you to go on the trips or to be around these women. Like, you ain't got to tell him every damn thing.
Everything.
Like, you've grown a backbone, like, much more than you did last season. Like, you can handle your own. Right. And Todd don't need to know everything.
Yeah. Yeah. Now that part, friend, you took the words out of my mouth. Girl, leave Todd. I ain't even say what I was finna say. Leave Todd at the house, okay? We don't want, we tired of hearing about Todd. Like, handle these girls and move on, because all you doing is pretty much, and again, I ain't no psychologist or nothing like that, psychiatrist, but she's literally like recreating that trauma over with her mom, her parents. Like, you think you feeding something to them that's gonna make them proud of you, that you stood up for yourself, you did this, but you really just egging on the fire for him to be like, I told you so. I told you don't go. I told you what she was gonna do. Like, girl, do not run and tell Todd nothing else. Let him sit on the show after the fact and let him come up with his own opinions about it. But yeah, I don't know why. I wouldn't have called Todd and told Todd nothing, because I know I just ate that bitch up real good. So I ain't got no need to call Todd. Yeah, child, Bronwyn.
Yeah.
Now you done got a backbone with Lisa. Get a backbone with Todd for the next season, please.
Right. Leave him at the bar kissing and farting.
Woo! Okay.
Well, he don't got to be involved in everything.
Now, friend, Meredith put on her little judgy suit, child, judging Britani about taking a shot after she was throwing up. And baby,
Her
Britani was
jacket.
like, okay. And Britani said, well, girl, since we talking, I got something I'm concerned about.
Britani has been coming through these last couple episodes.
Britani is who?
She is crazy Britani. But yeah.
My goodness.
I don't think Meredith seen that one coming. Now, what was funny about it is Britani was over there minding her business. Now, granted, she did just throw up and then come back to the table and drinking tequila, which makes no sense. So I felt like Meredith was like, well, you made, comments about me throwing up and stuff last season. So now I'm finna talk about you right now doing that.
Okay.
So that's why Meredith tried to get her lick back. And she got, look, I mean, she got a lick back, but Britani hit her with an uppercut.
Baby, because you can tell Britani, Heather, and Whitney, you can tell they're a little tipsy at this moment.
Oh, I see alcohol.
And so I feel like that's why they both was in the background like, don't judge her, like that's her business, blah, 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 about the drink situation. Now, friend, Britani brought up that she saw on TikTok that what's her self is apparently dealing with infidelity, baby. And Meredith said, we're in a monogamous relationship.
Now, the question is, do you believe that?
No.
No. I don't.
Right.
I don't
think anyone does. I mean, and if that's their setup, that's their setup.
Yeah,
but I don't think
just
she's
be
being
honest.
truthful about it.
Yeah. Because obviously you don't see Seth anymore. Really, you don't see much about. Now I'm thinking about it. You don't see any of Meredith's family anymore on the show. Baby, she literally is mute. Maybe this is her exit. Maybe she walking on out the door. She'd have got that good old. She a DJ now, child. I don't know who want to go. Let me not say that.
I think it got a little hot and heavy last season with her in that closet situation where Lisa was talking about her husband, talking about her family. So I think she wanted to kind of take a back seat to having them, so present. because Lisa aired them out.
Baby,
So
aired
I
it
think she's
out.
trying
You hear
to
me?
keep them. She's trying to keep.
Child, they need to be trying to keep her safe. Cause
Yeah, she better look. She better
asked
keep herself
Meredith.
safe from Britani, because Britani be
Okay.
coming for Meredith. Every time she thinks she got something for Britani, Britani come back harder. You could tell Britani comes ready. Like, she gonna look up some shit, and she gonna keep something in her back pocket.
And what I like about Brittany is she's not afraid. Like, you can say whatever you want, dingy, slow, the butt of the joke, all those things are true. But Brittany is not afraid to get in there with these girls as if she's been on this show just as long as they have. And that's why I say every week, give Brittany her snowflake next season and let's see how she operates. I feel like she working. That girl working.
She definitely be with the shits when she done had a few drinks, for sure.
Okay.
She definitely was lit. That she don't drink. She only has wine. She's
Baby,
normal, so.
well, what if she had that mascara running all down her eyes?
She looked a hot
face
mess.
bloodshot red. I was like, baby, you wore out for real, baby.
Looking puffy, sick, just threw up, still drinking tequila.
A mess, child. Friend.
But yeah, overall, it was funny to me that Meredith kind of ended the conversation like, leave me alone.
I am not interested in you anymore.
And da-da-da-da-da, and I'm not talking about... But she wasn't messing with you in the first place. You actually started with her.
You started it with her.
So
yeah.
that was what was funny to me overall.
Yeah, and I think it's also, too, I feel like Meredith isn't funny or witty enough to do what she tried to do. I don't feel like she was saying that to be mean. I feel like she's trying to have like a shady moment, and it backfired on her because that's just not who she is as a person. So Meredith would have been better off just being quiet in this situation. Because I feel like if somebody else had said, if Angie said that or Whitney or somebody else said that, it would have been received a lot different because they're more witty and fun with what they're saying. So again, Meredith is mute. I do feel like it is a little kind of a gang up on Meredith a little bit. Maybe they trying to get Meredith up out the situation. I don't know. But I definitely feel like she's catching a lot of strays on behalf of Lisa for sure. I keep saying it, and I'm keep saying it until the shit hit the ceiling. And when she ain't coming back, I'm gonna be like, okay. They was working her up out of there at the equation.
I think they just want to ice Lisa out and put her on the island by herself. So they trying to get Meredith on their side. And the only one who ain't really playing that game is Mary, because she could care less what happened either way. She's just there for the check.
Right.
And for the meals.
What you feel about that, friend? You think they should ice Lisa out?
I don't think they should ice Lisa out because who gonna be the bad guy then?
Right.
If there was no Lisa.
Right.
Or if they put her out there on that island alone to where she just has to throw in the towel and kiss everybody's ass, then it's like, then what y'all gonna talk about?
Yeah. Child. Yeah, I really don't think they should ice her out. Lisa is not perfect by a long shot. She's great for this show though. So yeah, friend, what you rate the episode on a scale of 1 to 10?
I give it a 7.
Come on, 7. I'm gonna give it I give it about an 8, 8.5. It was a good episode to me. It was funny to me. I enjoyed it for sure. I think I enjoyed. I wish we would see more of Mary and Meredith interacting because I want to know like what happened with their friendship. I feel like we never got the story of like how they were so close and then all of a sudden like Mary calling a woman telling she boring. So yeah, I really wish we would get more of that. But child, Mary just said, child, look. I'm here to drink and be merry. That's it. Child. But friend, anything else stand out to you in the episode?
No, that was all I had.
Okay, that's all I got to it. Look, y'all already know. We appreciate y'all for kicking it with us. Like this video, share, subscribe, send it to your friends. And until next time, we'll holler.
Peace.